Good evening. As always, thank you so much for starting your week with us here on To The Point. I'm Alex Bell. A woman is now dead after a car hit her last week in Sacramento. She is one of more than 260 pedestrians and cyclists who have been hit and killed by a vehicle in Sacramento city limits since 2012. And now city leaders want to declare a state of emergency. ABC 10's Becca Habegger shows us what this involves.
This was the scene Thursday night on Sutterville Road near Sacramento City College. A car hit a woman who died from her injuries on Sunday.
I'm devastated hearing about another loss, and I would say that this is a public health issue, an emergency.
On Monday, Sacramento Vice Mayor Katie Maple and Mayor Darrell Steinberg held a news conference announcing their proposal to declare a state of emergency to address pedestrian injuries and fatalities in traffic crashes.
There's a disproportionate impact on our lower income communities of Sacramento.
Since 2012, they say more than 260 people, either walking or riding a bike, have been killed. This heat map from UC Berkeley's Transportation Injury Mapping System shows the areas with more frequent fatal crashes over the past dozen years. They include Stockton Boulevard, Rio Linda Boulevard, Mack Road, and Del Paso Boulevard.
How do we get the resources to be able to invest more in safe streets?
The city's Vision Zero Action Plan, adopted in 2018, aims to get to zero deadly crashes and serious traffic-related injuries on Sacramento city streets by 2027. It involves safety projects, including crosswalk improvements, reducing school speed zones to 15 miles per hour, and more. Many projects have been done, according to the city's most recent Vision Zero update last summer, but there's more work left, made more difficult with budget constraints and rising costs.
Vision Zero is almost entirely funded by grant funding. The cost of these projects has gone up astronomically since COVID. That's not just in Sacramento, that's all over the state, that's all over the U.S. We're seeing these increases, so we're trying to respond as government.
They hope to see a county ballot measure in a future election to increase sales tax to pay for traffic safety improvements. For now, they're looking for affordable ways to improve traffic safety and say declaring a state of emergency could potentially mobilize state funds, launch a public education campaign, and direct the city manager to work with police to increase traffic enforcement.
I think right now there is very much a feeling in some places in the city that maybe you can get away with it, and you do see people speeding down the streets.
They say traffic safety improves with awareness and accountability.
And Becca Habegger joining us right now. In this emergency declaration, it still needs some work, still has some channels to go through, right?
That's right. City leaders submitted the proposal just today, but they say it has to go before a committee and get reviewed by the city attorney and the city manager, among other leaders, before it even comes to the council for a vote. And hey, they also want to hear from the public on this, particularly when the proposal goes before the committee. They want ideas on how the city can improve pedestrian safety and where people think it is needed the most.
All right, Becca, thank you so much.
Yeah, and I should mention, by the way, sorry, I forgot a point. Steinberg and Maple do point out that two other cities in California have declared similar states of emergency regarding traffic safety. City of San Francisco and Carlsbad. That's been in recent years, and Carlsbad reports some fairly optimistic statistics, so they're hoping that Sacramento can follow suit.
Yep, and we will continue to follow this. Becca, thank you so much.